Welcome back to the Rejected Gamers podcast. Today, I'm joined by my beautiful boyfriend, Chris, obviously, my co-host, and a special guest. As you can see him on the screen right now. I don't know why I'm making this
We
like
got a third person.
I know, right? We got our first guest. We got FinnFTW for the win. I'm assuming that's what that means.
Yes.
All right, cool. So for the people that don't know, which is probably a lot of you, because, I mean, if you followed me for a while, then you might know. I think you're echoing a little bit, Chris. Put your head back. if you don't know,
man.
it's fine. We'll fix it in post. It's fine.
No, we won't.
Yeah, we probably won't. So if you guys don't know, if you guys have been following me for a while, you might know that I knew like the whole gang back in the day. I think it was
The whole
Finn.
gang.
Yeah, it was Finn, Missing Sure. It was, who was the other guy? I always forget his name, and it makes me feel bad.
Sam?
Well, no, Sam. I love Sam, but it was the other guy. It was the guy that hosted.
Oh, Dan?
Dan. Yes, Dan. Dan is awesome. Yeah. So they were a part of this series. That,
I'm not gonna lie, I almost said Dan TDM.
Yeah, I was about to say Dan TDM too right after that, and then I just avoided it. But yeah, we'll get into all that. We were friends back in the day. I think 3 years ago. I think we talked about it before we started the podcast. Is we haven't talked in like 3 years.
Yeah, it's been quite some time, like 2016, 2017.
Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, I think the last time we spoke, we were playing like H1Z1. I don't know why I remember that, but I feel like
I wasn't. I don't even have that game. Probably Minecraft.
Well, I mean,
The
we
only stuff I
weren't playing, but I was streaming, and it was Missing Sure, you and someone else that was in the call.
Okay.
We used to do that back in the day. But yes, Finn, welcome to the podcast.
Welcome
I'm
to
glad
the
we got
podcast.
you.
Thank you
Yes.
for having me.
Yeah, of course. So
This has been a long time coming too.
yes, I'm very excited because you were one of the first people that I mentioned was you to get on the podcast. You, a friend of mine, Ethan, Tyler. We talked about, but we'll leave that for later. Those are secrets. And,
Happy to be on top of that list.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
well,
of course.
I remember. I just remembered you right away. I was like, who would I get that would be fun to have on the podcast? And then I'm like, I haven't talked to this guy in so long. It'd be weird. And then I messaged you, and you're like, yeah, dude, I'm down. I was like, oh, lit. That's so cool. So yeah, thank you for coming on. It's awesome.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
We have a couple questions that we created back when we first asked you.
I don't even remember.
I have them written down. That's the only reason I know them is because I have them written down in front of me. But yeah, the first thing I have on my list is obviously your name, and the second thing is I wanted to congratulate you on 100K. Because that's
Thank you.
awesome.
Yes,
That's
congrats.
sick.
Thank you very much.
Dude, if there's one thing I could say about you, and I'm not like into sports at all. I mean, I think in the first podcast we talked a little bit of shit about sports
I mean, I
games.
did bash sports games in the first podcast.
Yeah, because we don't really play them, but yeah, that's why I think that was the main reason we were like, we should totally have him on. That'd be super funny. The fact that we were like, sports games, trash, and then he's like,
Just to roast the shit out of them.
yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, congratulations on 100K. Oh, what I was gonna
Thank
say
you.
was the one thing I did mention to Chris is you upload so much.
Yes, I am quite the what do you call it? The grinder, I guess you could say, when it
Yes.
comes to uploading videos. So I
Wait,
try to
how-
get as much out as I can.
How long have you been doing it? Like consistently, like uploading a lot? Because I know you upload like 2 or 3 times a day, if I'm not mistaken, or twice or 3.
Yeah, it's twice a day. I try to. Lately, I've kind of been dropping the ball a little bit, but just because of work, my schedule's very hectic at work, so it's all over the place. But yeah, it's basically just twice a day. I try to record either before I go in or after after I come home. So
That's
it can get
Wow,
it
yeah,
can
no,
get
that's-
difficult though. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, I love doing it, so it's not really a hassle to do it. So
I feel like that is like something that you should get like admired for. If that's the word, because that's crazy, dude.
That's dedication right there. Because
Yeah.
twice a day is, I mean, that would take a fucking toll on me.
Dude, I tried to do once a week, and I did it for a while, and then I was like, and now recently I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or something like that because I'm working on a bigger video. So look out for that, everybody, if you're watching this. It's gonna be
I
great.
guess because with my videos, like they don't really require I'm okay to admit this, too much editing. So basically, I
Right.
record the game. I kind of just trim the beginning and the end, and then I let it render, and then that's pretty much it.
Yeah,
So
I mean, but still, dude, like that's still a lot. Like two
I
times
know,
a
yeah,
day is a lot of
Plus
video.
juggling work as well.
Yeah, I mean, I think
yeah,
that's something me and Chris struggle with a lot. And I mean, I'm sure he'll admit to this too. But we
Oh,
we
yeah.
kind of procrastinate a little bit too much, and then we
Oh,
end up
I do too.
fucking up.
Sometimes.
Yeah, but you've been two times a day. That's really that's sick, dude. That's something I wanted to bring up. This kid grinds like crazy, dude. Two to three times a day. I don't think anybody really understands if you don't do YouTube, but that's a lot. That's a lot of shit, especially having a girlfriend like you have, and then juggling work, and like having time for family and stuff. It's a lot. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
it is. Yeah, but somehow, and when I think about it, it's like, how do I manage it? But I am able to somehow. So
Well, I mean, that's why you have 100K, and that's why you're killing it.
Yeah.
I guess so. Yeah,
Yeah, you
but
killed
I do have to, be prepared for no longer being able to do that eventually. Once like, yeah, I mean, hopefully way down the road, like once a family gets involved.
Right.
But yeah, but right now I'm just enjoying it while I can. So
That was
not gonna quit YouTube though. That's not gonna happen. But
Well, I mean, it's because you love it so much, which is great.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
that's the main thing. I feel like a lot of people that get into YouTube now aren't like how we got into YouTube, where we got into YouTube because we just love playing video games and having a good time. And now,
yeah, exactly.
Back in the day, that was like everyone got into YouTube because of that. 'cause
I
make
wasn't
money and
getting anything on my channel until I started playing MLB. I was happy to get 20 views on a Minecraft video.
shit. Yep. Pretty
So
much.
and then I started
Yeah,
playing it,
yeah.
and even my streams, like I would be like, "Whoa, my gosh, we got 5 people in here! What's
Yeah,
going on,
dude.
everyone?"
Well, I'm still like that, bro.
Yeah,
We're
Hey,
still
you
there.
gotta start somewhere.
No,
You gotta
yeah.
start-
That's definitely.
I've been there. I know what it's like.
That's definitely something that, because like a lot of kids now, I feel like they're very like they depend on social media, whereas when we started, we didn't really depend on it. It was just something that was like added value to us because it's so fun to just be on
Yeah.
social media, talk to people, have people interact with your photos, your videos, whatever, and then just playing a fucking game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
It's sick. So yeah, I guess that was the first thing I wanted to talk. Just congratulating you on 100K and pointing out the fact that this kid's a grinding, like he's a beast. Like that is ridiculous. It takes so much work and dedication to do all that. So, props to you, man. And
Thank you. Appreciate that.
yeah. So I have another question. I mean, do you have any questions, Chris? Because I have a bunch.
I mean, I did. How long have you been doing the twice a day uploads? If
I
you
don't
even
know.
can
I feel
remember.
like it has been for a couple years, but it wasn't really difficult until I got a full-time job. I mean, I was going to college, but a lot of the classes I took were online. So,
Okay.
and then when I would go in person, it would be for, once or twice a week for a couple hours a day. So, but yeah, once I got the full-time job is when it became a little tougher to manage it. But I try to upload a few like on a day off, and then like just upload one or just record one or two when I get back from work, whatever. So, because some videos take a while, some don't. So
and
it's all a matter of
yeah.
what's coming up next on the what I haven't uploaded in a while. Some
Yes.
take 15 minutes, some take 40 minutes.
oof, damn.
Yeah.
So how like. Now this is like a question that I would like to know. I don't know if people would like to know, but I know I personally would like to know is like how long did it take for you to start seeing like, okay, these videos are getting 1K, 2K, now getting 10K, just getting consistent views. How long did that take? Because I feel like that probably took a while.
Literally right when I bought MLB and uploaded it. And it's funny because I didn't have a PS4 because I was a senior in high school. So I bought it for PS3 because that's what I had. So I uploaded it, and then I saw it was getting like a couple hundred views that day, and I was like, wow, that's a lot of views. But why are people watching mine on PS3 when there's bigger YouTubers on PS4? So I kept doing that, and then I was like, maybe I should start doing sports games. And then I got into NHL, and then I did the be a pro goalie, and then it kind of all went, it all took off from there.
That's sick.
That's
I-
awesome,
Yeah,
man.
so it was really sports games that got me where I am today. If it wasn't for sports games, I'd probably still be at 200 subscribers playing Minecraft
Hey man, there's nothing wrong with that, right?
on my 10th SMP.
Oh, dude. How many SMPs did you go through?
Jeez. Let's see. I started with Galaxy. I miss those days so damn much playing on Galaxy. I would love if they redid that, like if they got everyone together again, I would so be down to join again. That was so much fun. And then after Galaxy, I went to, I think it was Concept SMP, and then I think I went to this one that someone from that YouTuber's chat. I don't know if you remember Merlin.
Yeah, Merlin. I do remember Merlin.
Yeah, he joined one called the hell was it called? I think it was like Pixel Network. That's what it was called. And then I went there, and then I went to one by Runic. Do you remember Runic? He was part of that group too. No, he actually he makes I don't know if he still does, but I know he was making thumbnails for Craner.
Dude, I have no idea who these people are.
Craner, he plays with Sunday. You know Sunday is, right?
Yeah, I know Sunday. So
yeah, Craner plays with him. He's got like the really I mean, I'm not dissing him. That's just the way he talks. He's got like the higher pitch voice. But he makes thumbnails for him. I don't know if he still does. I'm assuming he does. But he hosts. I think he created that server. So I played on there for a little bit, and then I just haven't been on an SMP since.
Yep. I mean,
I miss those days.
Me too.
I really do.
Yeah,
I really do. I really miss those days. I remember the only SMP I was in that I actually liked that I didn't host was the Neighborhood. That's the only one I was ever in.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was me. Sam was in it too, I think. Yeah, Sam was in it. Yeah. That's where I met Sam.
Yep.
Through the Neighborhood, which was
And I remember his quest for Northshire, which was freaking awesome.
Yeah. No, that kid is. That kid is ridiculous. That kid, dude. That kid is
very talented.
Yeah.
Is he still like doing anything?
I don't know if he's doing any more YouTube, but I know he's into music. We talk every so often.
Yeah, I know he was a pretty good singer. I remember he had some videos on his channel where he sang.
Yeah, there was a video where
good voice.
Yeah, no, the kid is a freak of nature. It's totally unfair. He's good at everything.
He's a multi-tool player.
I know, dude. He's crazy.
It's true, yeah.
Man of many trades. Right? Is that the same?
I think so.
Jack of all trades.
It's Jack of all trades. Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Close enough.
We got there.
I was gonna ask you.
I know he's good.
Oh no, you could go since we were talking.
I was just gonna say I know he's been playing a lot of Rocket League lately, and he's just been into.
That's a fun game.
Oh, and Ark. He's been playing Ark like crazy.
That's true. He's been playing a lot of Ark.
I thought that game I haven't heard a lot about that game. I remember it was big for a really long time, but I haven't heard much about that game in a while.
Yeah, no, it's dead. It's dead.
It's 100% dead.
Yeah, it's dead. No one plays that game except like Sam and like 3 other people. So yeah. So I was gonna ask you how you got your start on YouTube, but I could probably assume it was Minecraft that really got you.
Yes. Well, actually, so it's funny. So I didn't have a computer. I started it my sophomore year of high school, and I didn't have a computer at the time. So I just, my parents did. I didn't, and it was, your typical family computer that costs like what, $150.
Yeah.
So it's like, so I didn't have money. I didn't have a job. So I was like playing free to play games or games I already had. So I was playing Minecraft, Happy Wheels. I think I was even playing like free Facebook games.
Wait, which one? What'd you say?
Like free Facebook games. I don't know if I was.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
There was Farmville and.
No, I didn't play anything like. There was one. I don't remember if it was on Facebook. It was some like really shitty golf game. I can't remember what it was though. But it was awful. And then I played like this mini clip football game.
Mini clip was fire, dude. I used to love, dude.
I didn't have any systems as a kid, so I used to just spend my whole day on like addicting games or mini clip.
Yeah.
That was like my day as a child.
Wait, that's very interesting. That's crazy because you didn't have like systems growing up.
I think I had like a 64, but then my family lost it and we didn't know where it went. So it would like come and go. We would find it and then we would lose it again. I don't know how you lose a freaking system.
It was a box, dude. It was literally a box like this.
It's like, I don't know.
Misplace it.
I remember for Christmas they would give me like 64 games, and I was so excited and be like, I don't know where it is, but whenever we find it, you can play it. So it's like great.
So,
but
that was the system you had growing up, like 64.
And I also had a PlayStation 1 as well.
PlayStation 1 was fire. I used to love that. Yeah, that's crazy because I feel like without systems, I wouldn't really have gotten into PC gaming.
Yeah.
So-
And also I remember like I would get like computer games, but we didn't have like a big computer. I remember they bought me like it was like the Narnia game, Witch in the Wardrobe. They
I know what
bought
you're
me that
talking
for
about,
PC.
but
Yeah.
I didn't play
Yeah.
it. But
And
I
I
know
was
what
so
you're talking about.
excited because I love the movie. And then I put it in my thing and it said like, oh, we need an updated graphics card because I was playing it on like a dinosaur. So I never, and I remember I was like so upset because I couldn't play the game. So I literally had to
Couldn't
stick
play
with like
Narnia.
Backyard Baseball, 1997.
Dude, those old fat computers with like the thing on the back. Like my dad had one of those.
We had one. It was, I remember it was the monitor, but it was like a box, and then
Yeah.
underneath the monitor, it had buttons to click. I don't remember what they all did, but the one was the power, and then there was all this other shit. It was literally like a big control panel. It was as big as a VCR, and that's like what turned on the computer.
Yeah, it was crazy. And now the fact that we have like separate things, like I have my PC right here, and then my two monitors. Like that's crazy to me.
I know.
That's insane.
We've come a long way
we have.
because I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, I remember playing like Club Penguin on my giant like white dinosaur computer that we had in the living room. Toontown, yes.
Do you guys remember Pop Tropica?
I don't know if
I
I've
didn't-
heard of that one.
Dude, Pop Tropica was so fun, dude. You could be a superhero.
I didn't play it as much.
Dude, you could be a superhero, and there was like spy missions. Dude, it was so fun. But one thing, you said Happy Wheels. Happy Wheels was my shit, dude.
Yeah,
I
it
used
was
to
a
love
pretty
Happy
fun
Wheels.
game.
People were so creative on that too.
There was Wizard 101, but I never played that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
I didn't
played
play
the
Wizard.
shit out of Wizard 101.
I played Dragon Quest. That was my thing. Dragon Quest is so fun, and you can still play it today, and I might play it after this because that sounds so fun. It's very like it's not like you gotta pay to win type thing, but because like to get a dragon you need to pay, which is bullshit because I love dragons and I should have a dragon, but whatever. Yeah. So, as I said in the beginning of this, I met Finn through this. I guess I didn't really meet him through Total Drama Minecraft, but that's the reason.
I don't remember you ever being on it when I was on it.
I wasn't though. I was never.
Oh, wait, so you didn't play on it?
Yeah, I didn't. But I. Hear me out. Right? I didn't meet him.
I remember
that.
meeting him through TDM.
No, I kind of did because Sam was on it, and I met you through Sam. So technically, I met you through TDM. You know what I mean?
That's why I was gonna call him Dan TDM because of Total Drama Minecraft TDM. You might as well take that name.
Honestly, that's a great idea. Just name yourself Dan TDM for a little bit. You
There's two of them.
Yeah, there's dude for SEO that'd be crazy. You'd literally be in the top search results for channels. Well, second, I guess, but yeah,
You'd be up there, man. You'd be
You'd be
getting a
up
lot
there.
of clicks.
Yeah. So yeah, I was gonna ask you. I kind of met. So I didn't meet you through TDM, but I did meet you because of that show, where basically, I mean, you know, Total Drama Island, but like Minecraft. That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what it was. It was like a game show.
But
Oh, dude, Total Drama Island was awesome. We'll get into that later. But I literally have in my notes a reality TV show on Minecraft, sorta, where basically they did mini games and shit, and people would like, dude, everyone loved that show. It was it was popping.
I
People
really
loved
wish that and even like it got a lot of views for the size of his channel, and I wish that his channel and that show blew up because that was a lot of fun. And it was so creative, like the ideas he had. Like there wasn't really like a crappy challenge that he had.
No,
like,
yeah,
they
it was
all
very
were
interesting.
really
Yeah.
detailed and in depth.
Yeah,
There was, I think, there were some instances where like something like would happen and like the rules weren't clearly thought out. Like I think there were some instances of that, but like nothing major.
No,
But yeah, that was a lot of fun.
It looked, dude. I'll admit this now. When I saw that, I was like, dude, I totally want to be on that. That seems so cool and so fucking great.
But I don't think he does it anymore, does he?
I don't think so, but I don't play Minecraft like that anymore, so so that's over with. Yeah, I'm not gonna be on Total Drama Minecraft, but no, that's where I kind of met you through Sam, our friend Sam, Dave Equa, Samsel, whatever the fuck you want to call him. He's gone through a couple name changes, but he's the homie. He was
a couple name changes.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, just a few.
Yeah. I still tell him every day that I talk to him, like I tell him that Samsel is my favorite. Samsel is my favorite.
That's
name.
what I know him as.
Because I called him Samsel. I was the one that was like Samsel, and then he changed it to Samsel, and I was like, that's sick. Keep it like that. And he did.
And then he changed it.
Yeah, I was upset. I was like,
change it 5 more times after that, but
yeah. So I was gonna. I don't know if you know anything about this, and I'm not trying to dig up tea or anything like that. But I feel like I saw something about Bashiverse and Total Drama Minecraft.
Oh my gosh!
Do you remember
yes.
that? Okay,
yes.
I'm not tripping.
Yes.
Okay, I thought I like dreamed it or something.
Okay,
but...
so here's what happened. So this was back. I think I was a freshman in college when this was going down. Now I don't know if I remember all the details, so I'm not trying to bash anyone here.
Yeah, no, you don't have to. You don't want to. Just,
but
I just remembered it, and I was gonna.
But
ask.
I remember he was doing Total Jar Minecraft for a while, Dan, and I think Basher started the same thing, and who knows if he actually saw Dan did it? You know what I mean?
Right.
So Dan, I remember, messaged Basher or commented on the video or something, asking him if he could change the name of it because he didn't want it to interfere with his series. Because Dan only had like 2,000 or 3,000 subs,
right?
And Basher had like over 1 million. So it would hurt his series, and I can't blame him. And then I think there was a live stream, and someone brought up Nasher, I'm talking about the hockey guy in the community, Basher, and someone brought him up, and then Dan made a joke about all the controversies with Basher, and then Basher saw it. I guess someone told him about it, and Basher left a comment, and then it started this whole thing. And and he was like, "Oh, I was gonna contact you about the name, and then I saw this, and now I know who you really are," and it turned into this whole drama. So,
all right, damn.
Yeah, but I think it all got. I remember Dan issued an apology, and then
I do remember that.
It seemed like it was forgiven between Basher. I know his girlfriend at the time saw it. I don't know if they're still together. And then but it was this whole thing. But I'm glad that it got settled because
Yeah, no,
it could have been bad.
Yeah, it could have been bad.
YouTube drama is never good, and luckily I've never been a part of it, and that's not something I have on my bucket list.
I think you're one of the rare gems that doesn't get into YouTube drama. I feel like you either thrive off
something will get me into it.
Knock on wood. Let's knock on wood for that. Yeah. But no, because I feel like you relish in the drama, so you just fucking take it all and you love it and you get more views off of it. And to those people, go. I mean, if you're getting your bag at the end of the day, as long as you're not hurting anybody, whatever, But I don't really fuck with that drama stuff. But
I'm not trying to get on a drama alert or end up having a boxing match or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Listen, those boxing matches are kind of fun, dude. They're fun to watch, to be honest. But yeah, it's either you love it and you're in it all the time, or you're kind of like you, where you don't really acknowledge anything, or you just stay away from it, or you just have fun, which is dope.
Not my thing. I hate drama. I avoid it when I can.
Now,
Kevin...
that being said, I was gonna ask you about Bashiverse and if it was before the controversy or after the controversy. Scam likely. So
what do you mean before or after?
Well, because the whole thing that happened with the TDM, I was gonna ask you if that was before all that controversy about him and whatever, or was it after?
It ended?
No, the thing with Basher. You remember when Basher was blowing up and he was crying in a Power Ranger suit?
Oh no, that was before.
That's before. Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Damn.
Oh my gosh, I remember that whole thing.
Dude, that was crazy.
I remember all of that in the.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't want to get I don't like getting into YouTube drama.
Right.
I just feel like it's never the best thing. But I don't even know what happened if it was. I'm pretty sure someone it came out as not true. All that stuff he was getting accused of.
Probably.
I don't know though. I don't know. Again.
I don't know either. We're just we're just talking about it.
It was a long time ago too.
Yeah.
It seems like most people forgot about it.
Yeah, that was probably 2017.
I want to say
2016, something like that.
I want to say
It
like
was around that time,
2016, around there. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, okay. Let's move off from that. I guess I have some questions that are like little easier and not so much about the controversies. But,
Controversial.
yeah. I have here. What's your favorite sports game that you play on your channel right now?
I gotta be careful what I say here.
Or you could say all of them.
Because I could say all of them, but I'm an honest guy, so I don't want to lie. I gotta say, like, I honestly don't know because I feel like it changes depending on the time of year.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I don't know. I probably, and I know my hockey fans are gonna hate this. I would probably have to go with either MLB or Madden. But in Madden, I like playing franchise mode a lot. Like, I'm a big franchise mode guy in Madden. It's like a game mode that doesn't get boring to me. And MLB, there's like a bunch of modes I love playing. So, yeah,
Okay.
I don't know.
That's
That's a tall. It would be one of those two, but I feel like it changes depending on the time of year.
Yeah, I feel
Like right now,
you're a
I've been.
I feel like a lot of your fans like your NHL stuff, from what I've
Yes,
seen.
that's what does the best. I love NHL. Don't think it's like I don't want them to be like, oh, I hate playing it. I think I hate playing it, but no, I love
all
it.
games equally. Let's say that we love all the sports.
Yeah,
games
we'll
equally.
go with that.
Yeah.
We'll go with the same option.
I'll give you that. Yeah, I don't know about Chris. The only game that I've like sports game that I really loved playing back in the day was, I think it was like Madden 08 or like
Madden 08.
It was
Madden 08 was
one of the like fire ones that everyone remembers from back in the day. Like
Who was on Madden 08? I'm trying to remember who was on that cover.
Dude,
Was that the one? No, that was 07, I think. The one with Vince Young.
Dude, you're talking in a different language to me. I have no idea. Yeah, but that's the only one I remember. I remember,
the one.
Oh, shit. And like, I know this isn't like I guess it's not really a traditional sports game, but do you remember Blitz?
Blitz the League, I think it was called. I never played it, but I've heard of it.
It was the one where you could like break.
Is that the one
balls.
where? Yeah, is that the really graphic football game?
Yeah, dude, that was so good.
It would like go slow mo, and then it like zoom in like on their bone being broken.
Yeah, it was sick,
body.
dude. It was so cool. Like
you'd see like
that game.
Like internal bleeding and shit.
Yeah, it was so cool.
Madden meets Mortal Kombat.
Pretty much.
I watched it once. Yeah.
That was pretty
I
much
watched it. I was like, "The hell is this?"
Yeah, I mean that, and I remember I loved Madden so much back in the day because all I would do was go for like really long, they would throw the ball.
Hail Marys just every time.
And then I would like do a circle around the whole field to then go back to the other end or whatever. I used to try to do that. Like, it was so fun, dude. Obviously it was with people that were worse than me, like that were right next to me. Like I gave it to my little cousin that could barely hold the controller, and then I'd go around and do that because it was so fun. And then I would like dive into the end zone. It was fire. That's probably like my only sports game besides Blitz that I just don't. Dude, I suck at sports. Like I'm so.
So do I. I mean, I'm not the best at them. Even virtually, I suck. But people somehow watch them.
Do you? I guess that's a good question. Do you play any sports in real life, or do you not have time for that right
I
now?
used to play. I never made like travel teams. I've tried out maybe 2 or 3 times, but I only tried out for baseball teams. I wasn't that good at baseball. I was okay. Like I couldn't throw fast. I couldn't hit far, but I could field okay. That was about it.
Thank God for virtual games, though.
Yeah, exactly. Where I can where I can do it all on rookie
Pretty
difficulty.
much. There you go.
Especially now, man. Thank God that we're able to just sit inside, protected now.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
what a
exactly.
segue! What a segue! Look at this kid. This guy's professional. Okay, I see you.
Because that shit's going on. That's that pandemic.
Here we go.
Are you guys
we have to. We have to talk about it.
Are you guys scared of it? Like, be realistic.
No.
Are you scared of it?
I'm more upset because now I'm out of a job for 2 weeks.
I'm more like, I'm not really like, I obviously don't want to get it. You know, like I'm still like worried. I wouldn't say I'm worried about getting it. It's more like I don't want to be a part of the process of spreading it on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I also feel
Like even
so
today, my
much...
girlfriend wanted me to come over, and I was like, you know what? I got 5 other people in my house, and let's just say you guys were exposed to it, your dad at work or whatever, and he brought it home. It's like, it's just not a risk worth taking.
Yeah.
So, but it's like, I mean, if I get it, I don't think anything bad would happen to me, except I would get sick for, a week or two. But I don't like. I think
Yeah,
it's
you're
more
fine.
serious for other people. Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. Well, most of us, I feel like a lot of people, a lot of kids, like 40 and under, let's say people 40 and under, they're not kids, but 40 and under, are like not too worried about it because they're just kind of chilling. They're like, oh, we'll be fine if we get it, so it's not a big deal. But that right there is bad because you could spread it to people that could die from it. Like, for example, I'm diabetic. I don't know if you knew that, Finn, but I'm diabetic. If I get it, like more likely I might be in a little bit of trouble in comparison to something that
stay inside for sure if you can.
Oh, dude, no, that's no problem.
He's like, tell me twice.
With this, I'm like, I don't know what everyone's complaining about. I'm fine right here.
Yeah, I feel everyone's making the joke that like, oh, gamers, we can stay inside, we're fine.
And nowadays, like, you can freaking get your food online, get it shipped to you.
Yeah, dude, Postmates, DoorDash, Grubhub. There's so many Uber Eats, dude. There's so many options. And from what I understand, because I work at Chipotle and I have a lot of DoorDash people come in, there's an option for no contact now.
That's awesome.
Which is like they leave it at your door and they let you, and then they call you and say, hey, your food's outside, and then you go get it, so you don't have to like talk to anybody, which is sick. That's super cool.
That's really
I mean,
you're lucky with that.
5 years ago, man.
Dude, coronavirus, honestly, I'm not too worried about it. I know my parents, like, they hate me because I'm not worried about it.
My stepmom's a real freak about it.
Yeah.
So
my whole Mexican family is.
So we actually had a scare. I mean, it's still kind of a scare, but our neighbor across the street, literally across the street, had the symptoms. Okay. Fever, the difficulty breathing. So, and then the guy, because it's a husband and a wife, and they have a baby, or 2 daughters, I should say. But they're like, believe it or not, the least at risk. The kids.
Yeah.
I know. I heard a story where like a woman gave birth, the woman had it, so did the kid, but the kid didn't have like any symptoms, but the mom did. But anyway, so she apparently they can't test her because of the whole testing kit thing. Apparently, there's like not many of them, so. I'm trying not to read too much about it because it's like,
that's how I am right now.
It's too much doom and gloom for me. I can only take so much. But
I feel like we've talked about this on the podcast before, and it's like just we probably have because I always complain about things like that. But the misinformation that goes out is insane. Like with anything, it's just crazy because people are scared.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's something to be alert about. I don't think it's something that we should go, burning down buildings over. You know what I mean?
I think
I do understand the restrictions happening, right? Yeah, and out of 100,000.
Yeah.
So, or 100-something thousand now. But and those are people that are, older and have, severe health problems. But I do think it's getting blue. I still don't really understand the whole toilet paper thing. I mean, I do understand that.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I do, like, I will say, like, I kind of see it, but at the same time, I don't really. Like, I can understand it's like, okay, I think the reason why it's a big deal now is because it's been blown up. So now everyone that needs toilet paper is freaking out over it because a few people were exploding over it, and now everyone is because they're worried they can't buy it.
Well, I think here's what I thought, and I told, and Chris, I think had the same idea, was it's like if you're inside for a long time, you're gonna have to poop, and you're gonna need paper towels, you're gonna need toilet paper or whatever. So might as well go and buy a bunch of it. It's the only reason ever for this coronavirus.
Well, I'm not going out and buying, their whole supply of Angel Soft. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. Did you guys see that
Honestly,
video?
Amazon's in stock, so.
Oh yeah. Dude, they're making profits, bro. Everyone.
I feel like people are just like going to Walmart and Target, and they're just forgetting like online shopping's still a thing. Yeah. Like you can still get a bunch of toilet paper from there.
And they have no contact now. I don't know if that's true, but I just said that because bringing it back to what we were talking about. Did you guys see that video? That lady that bought like 7 gallons of milk, and then it was like, isn't that gonna just expire?
Yeah, I don't.
Why would you do that? Milk is like
so if you drink 7 gallons of milk within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Do you freeze that stuff?
That's what somebody responded with. You can just freeze it. You never have.
Because I know. Believe it or not, things do last a lot longer when you freeze it.
Yeah, I mean,
dude, I don't know. I don't know how. But which refrigerator do you have? Milk, which refrigerator do you have that you can fit 7 or 8 gallons of milk? I can't, so I just can't do it. There's no way.
I have a hard time putting my protein shake in the fridge after I make it.
Yeah.
So I don't know. People are fitting 7 gallons of milk.
I don't. Or maybe they bought an extra.
They probably just have like one of those deep freezers that are in their garage.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It's like the ones that open like this, where you put like a body
handle.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like when you put like an animal in there, you're gonna eat.
Okay, so yeah, coronavirus, fucking whatever. That's pretty much what we got from this. Just be careful, wash your hands, and that's it.
Yeah, like, I mean, don't go out licking handrails and
this
or toilets.
This shouldn't have been something that people should start washing their hands. Like, you should have already been washing your hands to begin with.
I'm a little concerned that the amount of people I see like sneeze like this or cough like this, it kind of.
And then not wash
I don't know. Maybe it's the way I was raised, but
I've always been
like
taught.
This. Yeah, exactly.
Or I'll at least go like this.
I do.
Yeah,
that.
me too.
I do this one. I do the vampire or whatever.
When I cough, I cough like that a lot. But
but also like the people that are freaking out.
Did you say the vampire?
Yeah, the vampire.
Yeah, that is what it's called, the vampire.
Yeah. I've never heard that.
The Dracula, or whatever. The people that are freaking out over, we gotta wash your hands, blah blah. It's like, dude, you were supposed to be washing your hands already. So why are you freaking out about this? It's fine.
And your back and your feet, but we're not gonna talk about that.
All right, dude. It was once. Listen, Finn, he's gonna think I'm fucking disgusting, but it's fine, guys. Listen, as a guy.
What happened?
Okay, so as a guy,
this is a whole different conversation.
We'll get into this. It's fine.
We're getting into it.
Yeah,
no, that's fine.
As a guy, okay.
Hold on, I am a germaphobe, so.
Okay, this is probably not gonna apply to you. But so it's fine. But look, as a guy, there are certain, and as a bigger guy, there are certain places you can't reach when you're bigger, like me, right?
Okay.
Like your back, like the back, like your back, not like lower back, but like the top.
But your back,
right? Exactly. That part is hard to reach. So sometimes you forget, man. Okay. All right. And again, you're like, I obviously wash my feet, but like. You got to get down there, and it's hard when you have like a girlfriend or something. When I had a girlfriend, she would help me, wash my back. But yeah, homie's single now, and they got nobody to wash the goddamn back, and I don't have a loofah. Okay,
loofahs are the best. You gotta
you gotta invest in one, man.
I hate washcloths because with me being a germaphobe, if I'm washing my body, I don't see any bubbles on my body. Like, I gotta see with a washcloth, you can't tell if there's still soap on there or not.
Yeah, so I casually mentioned to Chris and my friend Dex that do you guys ever like what's like the dirtiest part of your body? And I said that it was my upper back. I was trying to think, like middle upper back, because it's hard to.
I would probably say my feet.
And my feet. That's what I was gonna say. Sure. That and my feet. Yeah. Those are the two things.
I think it was. I said that when I was a kid, I didn't wash my back because I just didn't think about it. But now when I'm older, I'm just like, all right, yeah, no, that's something where I have to.
Your head too. Your head. This head.
Yeah. No, yeah. I didn't get it for a second. He said this one. You know what's something that people don't watch?
Times you touch it.
Some people don't wash their face, and I've just recently realized that that's disgusting and started washing my face like thoroughly.
Yeah, I've got face wash and everything.
Yeah.
I don't have face wash, but because I'm poor. But I will get face wash because that shit feels good, bro.
It does.
I did it yesterday, dude. It's fire.
I feel like people don't like wash behind their ears either. That's like a place that goes unnoticed.
Oh yeah, behind your ear. I don't care what you guys say. Like your back, sometimes that shit goes unnoticed. Bottom of your feet, people don't do. I'm telling you, bro.
Some people the general like thing about this is people are disgusting.
Yeah, right. Yeah, people are gross. Okay, let's move on from that because it's fine. I wanted to talk about Uncharted because I know you're a big Uncharted fan.
Yep.
Yes.
We spoke about it a little bit before the podcast, but we'll reiterate some
Let's
stuff.
Let's go.
So you've played every Uncharted game. I'm assuming you're a big fan.
I have.
So.
I haven't played like the Golden Abyss.
Yeah, I haven't played that one either.
And I haven't played Lost Legacy.
Me neither. It's fine. We don't care about those
but I've played the main 4.
Yep, we don't care about those characters. We only care about Nathan Drake and I always forget her name, the blonde girl.
Victor Sullivan.
Victor's sick. Yeah, Elena and Victor. Yeah.
Chloe.
What's your favorite game? Chloe's. Yeah. She's fine. But so what's your favorite?
And one more. Oh shit, what's his name? The bald guy that he seems like a villain in the third one. I can't remember his name.
He's like that Russian dude. Is that who you're talking
No,
about?
he's not Russian. He's got like a
Um,
shaved head. Oh, I want to say it's I can't remember his name. He wears a leather jacket.
dude, I have no idea.
Yeah,
what
that sounds super villainy too.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
Leather
Bald
jacket.
leather
villain,
jacket.
But he's in the third one in the bar fight, and he starts like he's
Oh my
part of the
God.
fight, and then afterwards he pretends to shoot you. Remember?
I think I know who you're talking about, but I don't remember his name either. Okay, I'm looking it up because this has.
Yeah, I was gonna say like someone needs to. I'll look it up if need be, but it's gonna bother me.
Here, we're looking it up. We'll fix this in post, and we will
Just
fix
type in
this.
Uncharted 3 characters.
That's what I did. Charlie Cutter.
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 Yes.
Yeah. See, I was thinking about what the fuck is that? Zoran Lazarevic. That's who I was thinking.
Oh
about,
no,
the
that's
guy
the
with
villain from
scars.
the second
Yeah.
one. Lazarevic.
So wait, what were we talking about? Oh yeah, so yeah,
Uncharted.
I was gonna ask you about Uncharted because I don't know, Chris, have you played all the games or have you only?
I've
played
only
four?
I've only played the fourth one because it came with the PlayStation, but I loved it.
Yeah, it was a great game. I watched your Let's Play on it, by the way. I was watching it when you were doing it. Yeah, I was watching it while you were doing it because I remember I loved the game so much and I beat it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, gotta watch someone do it. And so I saw yours and I was like, fuck it, let's do this. And I was watching it. It was good. So I was gonna ask
Thank
you,
you.
what's your favorite Uncharted game?
You know what? The fourth one might actually be my least.
Really?
I mean, I'd have to play it again because I just played the three. I just platinumed all three of them
Okay.
in like the last month or two. So, because I got the Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. But
yeah.
I played them all on PS3, you know, back like in high school. But I don't know. It's definitely got to be the second. I would say the second one is probably my favorite.
I could agree with you there. I think Uncharted 2 was
I think
one of
it's
the better
usually
ones.
a debate between the second and third one.
I didn't like the third one as much as the fourth one.
I think the first one though gets a bad rep.
Well, it's just it's the first one. It's like like
don't get me
going
wrong,
back-
it's not as realistic, but
Well, going back to like just as an example, because this is the one that most people know, Spider-Man, like the Spider-Man Sam Raimi trilogy. Most people will say they love the first one, but it's not the best movie. It's the second one that's the best movie by far. And the first one was kind of corny in every single way. So
Then
it's
again, it
just
came
like-
out in early 2000s, so
Yeah. So I mean, it's just about the time that it came out, you know. Like I love the Uncharted. I love all the games. Don't get me wrong. I think the fourth one is my favorite, just because of like how they pay off like a lot of different like things. Same thing with like the third one. The ending of the third one was really good. Just kind of like how they pay off the Elena and like.
I didn't like the
or whatever.
last level though as much.
No, but I'm
Like
not
the
talking about
boss
levels.
fight?
I'm talking about like the movie scenes because
Yeah.
I treat them as like a movie. That's
The
why
the cutscenes are the best part.
Yeah, they're so good.
Yeah.
Dude. It's probably the best for like video game wise. Anyways, the cutscenes are like the best part. Just like Telltale games, when you are in a cutscene, they're phenomenal. I mean, when you have to make, it's all one big cutscene, but like the Telltale games did that perfectly. I think Uncharted is what started it because the cutscenes made the game 10 times better. Because it was like a movie.
I enjoy the cutscenes more than playing the level. I think.
Yeah, me too. I think so. I just love and that's why I was excited for a movie, which we'll get into in a second. But so Uncharted 4, I love Uncharted 4. It's like one of my all-time favorite games, I think. Because they introduced a lot of like new little things that they didn't have in other games too,
It's
like
definitely my
mechanics.
favorite video game series because it's like
Yeah.
they're all good. They might not, I'm not saying the next one's better than the previous, but there's not really a bad game in that series. They're all good.
They always do something different too. It's not like the same.
Yeah,
shit
it's
over
always a
and over
different thing he's after. Yeah, it's never like the same. It's never a pattern with the games. You know what I mean?
What was
you
your
don't know
favorite
what to expect.
Lost City though?
I gotta remember them all. I'm trying to remember what the fourth one was.
Fourth one was like the pirate island.
It was the island,
shit.
right?
Yeah, the island, yeah.
Which I thought
So
was
that would
pretty
probably
cool, but that one was like my least favorite probably.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would probably be my least favorite. The first one was Don't Tell Me, El Dorado, right?
Yes, and the second one was, I always get that wrong. It's like it's with like a SH.
The third one was that really big city, and then there was the sandstorm coming in.
Yeah, and then everything like
The
drowned.
whole place came down. Yeah.
Drowned. Well,
This-
that's the wrong.
It came down. Yeah, it collapsed. Drowned.
Drown.
I think probably like the second one. I can't remember the second one like vividly. I can't even remember the name of it, but I don't know why. But it
trying to
might
remember what the
just be the
second one
game
was.
that I like.
I just remember the first one. Like half the game took place in that city.
Yeah, yeah. I can't remember.
The first
second
one
one's
was
gonna piss
cool
me off.
though. The last few levels when you were like in that underground area with like the contraptions, like the things swinging. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do. Let me
I'm
look
trying to
up
remember
the
the second
Uncharted.
one.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking up right now. Because if not, it's gonna bother me. Uncharted 2 Lost City.
Oh, it was like another city, kind of like the third one, I think. But I remember El Dorado wasn't like weird looking. You know, like everything else had like a secret entrance. I feel like, but El Dorado, I don't think did.
Oh, I forgot that Uncharted 2 had a multiplayer, and that's what they're showing me right now. Oh, it's called Shangri-La,
Okay,
which is a dope.
I think
name.
the third one was probably the coolest looking though, because it was huge.
I mean, I feel like they always got better with the.
I remember the second one now. Yeah, that was the one with all those the big dudes, the big monsters that were like
I don't remember.
immortal.
I have no idea. It's fine.
There's
We'll
a-
go back from
Ever
it.
since
I'm
we
not gonna
started
remember.
this podcast, it's just this has been like the biggest topic throughout the entire every single episode is Uncharted, and now I'm just like, man, I've just
You
gotta
have no
play the
idea
fucking
what's
games
going
now. Yeah,
Dude, I don't know. I've been hyping it up ever since we started the podcast. Yeah, I've been just telling him like Uncharted is such a good game. Like the series, it's so different.
and I
playing-
love those types of
My brother
games.
won't
too.
play the games.
Dude, it's like you could play the fourth one and enjoy it and love it and whatever, but playing the first, second, and third one, the fourth one, I feel like it gets way better if you. Play
If
the
you
fourth one
like
after
the fourth one, you'll like the first three.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I love those types of video games as well. The fucking exploration type shit, but I don't know. I guess I just never got into it, like
You should.
console wise.
Look,
No, I definitely
Chris,
should.
Me and Chris are moving in together, and I have the trilogy, on PS4, and so
There we go.
Collection.
yeah, I have the collection, and he's playing it. 100%. I'm gonna make him play it, but yeah, we can move on from that because we're never gonna really come to a conclusion about the bet. But yeah, Uncharted is fire. Everyone needs to go play it if you haven't played it. It's so good. But let's move on to the movie stuff. They're coming out with a movie apparently, and the main character that's gonna be playing Nathan Drake is fucking Tom Holland.
I still think they should have gone with Nathan Fillion.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes.
Nathan Fillion is a great. He showed. I think you're the one that showed me. Actually,
Did
no.
you see the fan film?
Yes, I think you tweeted
Yeah.
it out, and then I showed Chris, or Chris showed me, or something like that.
No,
It doesn't
you
matter.
showed me, but I think I'd
That
seen
dude,
like a
I would
commercial
have
with
thought
him in
he
it.
was Nathan Drake. I
Yeah.
mean, he
played it
fit the
really
character so well. He was witty like Nathan Drake. He had that like I don't give a fuck personality.
Yep.
Nathan Fillion is a really good choice.
Even fucking looks like him. Like
I would.
Yeah, he looked just like him.
That
Tom
would prob-
Holland, like no.
That would probably be my first choice if I had to pick one. I would
Tom
say-
Holland looks too young to play him.
Yeah, I mean, unless he's Tom Holland looks like the kid version that you play in Uncharted 4.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't
Well,
look like.
I feel like 10 in that.
Yeah, well, I mean, he could play a 10-year-old. Have you seen him in that one fish movie? Are you kidding me? Tom Holland can play a 10-year-old. He's great. He's a great actor. I love Tom Holland, but I don't want him to play
Nathan Drake.
Nathan Drake. Well,
And Mark Wahlberg as Sully.
that's disgust. That is.
That's
disgusting.
Like the same age.
That's crazy,
They gotta be close in age.
dude. Mark Wahlberg.
And it was supposed to be, I know it was rumored to be Bryan Cranston. Like, that would have made so much more sense.
That would have been fun. I would have liked that because
I would've
feel
liked
he could've
that.
Pulled it off. Like the whole. I feel like he could have pulled it off. You know what I was thinking? I
He
had
grows a
dream.
mustache, he's good.
I had a dream where the guy from. Do you guys remember George Lopez?
yeah.
You remember the Cuban guy, the old man?
No. I never watched the show.
Dude, the old man. I had a dream where he was Sully. Like I had a dream about Uncharted.
That's
he was Sully.
oddly specific.
Yeah, no, it was weird. But well, also
You're that side character from George Lopez.
he wasn't a side character. He was one of the main characters. It's fine.
Hell, get Nolan North to play him, because at least he kind of looks like him too.
He's the voice actor, right?
Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say he could play a perfect Nathan Drake. He sounds like him. He looks like him. He might be playing an older version. He might be playing an older version, or if he lost weight, he could probably pull off a younger look, like a little bit of weight, because he's like a bigger built guy, and Nathan isn't that big. He's just.
I mean, they have 40-year-olds play as high schoolers in movies. So
yeah. I wouldn't mind that. Dude, I would prefer anybody over Tom Holland. I love Tom Holland. I think he's a great actor.
I just don't think the role fits him.
Yeah, he plays a great Spider-Man, but
I 100% agree with you on that.
That's terrible. I don't know. Maybe they could pull it off. I just don't see it.
Yeah, but Nathan Fillion, I think, is the best one to go with. But I don't think they'll do it. Hear
me out here, right? What if? And this is a lot of hope that I'm putting in Hollywood, but I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna put it out into the atmosphere. Hopefully it happens. What if they're fucking with us and trying to make us upset like they did with Sonic? They did this with Sonic, where they made him look shitty, and then they changed him when people got mad.
They didn't make him look shitty on purpose, though.
You don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know that, and it would have been a great tactic. They get free publicity. Imagine, bro.
I think it's too much of a risk.
This is something where it's like people are going to lose interest with it, though. I think when they hear who's acting, do you know what I mean? Like it's like, oh, Tom Holland, no thanks. But if it was Nathan Fillion or someone else, it would have boosted more, and people would have stayed interested in it.
Well, because I think that they're just going for like the big actor. I mean, they got Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland. Like they're pretty big actors.
They're not necessarily trying to appeal to the gamers who enjoyed the video game. They're just trying to make a good film.
Yeah.
And I heard.
Who knows? This might end up being a masterpiece.
Yeah, we might be
wrong.
Know?
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I don't think we are. I don't think we're wrong.
I mean, Mark Wahlberg might grow a gray mustache and dye his hair gray. He might.
Yep. But that doesn't change the fact that Tom Holland is so much shorter than him, and Nathan Drake is probably taller than Sully.
It's all about perspective. They did it with Lord of the Rings. They're gonna do it with this.
What did they do with Lord of the Rings?
The fucking hobbits and giant wizard. I don't watch.
I don't know. Sorry, I shouldn't have questioned it. I should just let it go.
Just let it slide, man. I'm not a scientist.
So yeah, I think we're pretty much all upset about that. I think no one wants Tom Holland. Although I love Tom Holland, it's just not gonna work.
He's not the right actor for the role.
Well, I also think that Sony is the one. Isn't Sony the one producing the fucking film? So why are you doing this if you're the one that?
I thought it was a big actor or a big director doing it.
Well,
I don't know though.
But the director is funded by a company. So who's the company? That's
tell me if I'm wrong, but I want to say it might be Michael Bay, but I might be wrong.
If it's Michael Bay,
I thought it was a big name.
I'm gonna freak out. That's so.
I could be wrong. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I'm probably wrong 100%, but I want to say it was some big name.
I heard that.
I only know Michael Bay and Steven Spielberg.
Ruben.
Oh, never
Fletcher?
mind. I don't know why I said Michael Bay. I didn't say that. I was kidding.
Fuck. Yeah. I mean, look, we could be completely wrong, and I hope we are, but I don't think so. I really don't think this is a good idea. Please change Tom Holland. Give him another job, dude. I don't care what job you give him. Just don't touch Uncharted. This is why every superhero video game movie is trash.
This is what they do. They have like a 15-minute backstory as Nathan Drake as a kid, and that's Tom Holland, and then they hit you with the.
That's what I was about to say. That's what I literally was about to say. Yes. That's what I'm saying. I just said that. What do you mean? That they were gonna switch them. That's what I just said. I told you. That's whatever.
But when you said that, I thought you meant just entirely just change up the fucking movie and.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that, though. Honestly, because, all jokes aside, I do think that the reason Sonic looked so bad when it first came out was because they knew people were going to freak out. Because nobody looked at that Sonic and said, this is a good idea. There's no way someone did that. And then they changed him to exactly how he looks in the fucking games. So
Yeah,
that's
he
just
had like
weird.
little eyes, right?
Yeah, he had like he looked perfect, dude. The second time around, the first time around, he looked like a fucking weirdo.
He looked like a homeless like Sonic
It was bad.
that you just find on the fucking alleyway.
I think that might be what they're doing, to be completely honest. I guess
I hope so, because I do wish that, like, I do hope that the movie does really well, and I can't wait to. I'm gonna watch it either way, but
yeah, I'm gonna watch it. Look, we're talking shit, but we're gonna watch the movie.
yeah, I mean, they're still gonna have our money, so
Yeah, no, they're still gonna do great. Like everyone loves Uncharted. I'm gonna watch it 100%. But you're making a mistake if you put Tom Holland. Maybe, look, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I don't think it's a good
Probably
idea,
not.
though. Probably not, but
It might win him an Oscar. Who knows?
I highly doubt that. Yeah, I highly doubt that one.
Yeah,
If
I don't
Avengers
think so
Endgame
either.
didn't win an Oscar,
You
dude,
never
there's
know.
No way. I think the only superhero movie, I guess it's not even a superhero movie because Joker wasn't a superhero movie, but he won a fucking, what was it, Grammy or whatever? I don't know how that works.
Grammy's music.
Oh.
Grammy.
I meant an Oscar. Okay, so
What an ESPY?
so the
Emmy
last
or whatever, yeah.
the last question I have here, which will probably end out the podcast, is since we're talking about video games and movies and stuff like that, what video game do you want to see made into a movie?
Oh, it's a good one.
Or like franchise. We'll do franchise and then we'll do like solo like video game. It's a hard question.
Well, like same characters, like not just like the same title and same concept, like same characters.
Same characters. Exactly the movie that you would want to be portrayed on screen.
I don't know why this kind of just popped into my head. I don't know how well it would do, but GTA, like them doing like a bank heist, I think that'd be cool.
Well, I think the GTA story was actually not bad. Like people.
No, the GTA 5 story was great.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad
Yeah.
one. That's pretty good. I would say, I know this is like I guess it's kind of a cop out because it's an easy one that I can say, but Injustice would be a great storyline to just do in a movie.
It's not like a superhero game.
Yeah, it's
the
DC
Street
Universe.
Fighter
Oh.
DC characters.
Yeah,
I would say either. I would like to see like Red Dead Redemption.
Okay.
that would be
Turn into-
sick. A
That
be a
cowboy-
good one.
probably. That would be, I think, more of a like a TV show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
feel
think
like
most
Fucking
games.
Netflix would pick that up.
I don't think that like movies have really gotten to the point where they can.
But
do
that's a show.
movies.
Like, see, this is the thing with video games. It's weird to see someone else play someone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When it's the same voice. You know, it does. To me, it doesn't even have to look like him. It's just got to sound like him. 'Cause it's not the same when it's a
Yeah.
different voice actor. At least, like that's why I was so convinced with the Nathan Fillion. Because I know it's not Nathan Drake, but he played such a convincing one.
Yeah. No, I 100% agree. I think that's what's going on with I don't know if you've seen the trailers and the E3 gameplay from the Avengers, but what's his name? You just said his name. Nolan North, whatever the fuck his name is. He's
Nolan
playing-
North, yeah.
Yeah, he's playing Tony Stark in the new Marvel's Avengers, which to me I love because I see that and I'm like, damn, that's Nathan Drake. I love Nathan Drake. And I
Yeah.
love the guy that's playing him. But now, if you think about it from like a Marvel fan's perspective that they've seen for like 10,
Robert
10
Downey's
years.
the only.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Robert Downey's the only Tony Stark that we know and love, and that's it.
Yeah.
And so it looks weird, and people are complaining about that, which I get. It's fine, but
Yeah.
I think that's gonna be like the biggest issue for like video games. I don't think that like there are a lot of video games where you can like do them well unless they're animated. Because
Yeah.
like animated, you could just get the regular voice character.
But Red Dead, I don't think could be a movie because there's just so much that happens in that.
Yeah.
You know what
It
I
has
mean?
to be
Yeah.
a show, yeah. No, I agree completely. A lot of these games have to be shows. Like movies won't cut. It's like
I
what
think
they do
another
with
good one-
Death Note.
Would be like Mafia 2.
Ooh, Mafia.
Okay,
games
yeah.
are really good.
That was that's one of my favorite games of all time. And
I
that
haven't
was
played
such-
Mafia 2, but I've seen it. I've played it, but I haven't like.
But
beat it.
I would so watch that if they had the same characters. Like I don't know what those guys look like that voice them, but like, and the main character wasn't even my favorite. It was Joe. Joe was the best. I don't know if you guys played the game, but Joe was like the best character in that game.
I feel like anything related to like the Mafia would do amazing as a TV show.
Yeah, a lot of people will. I mean, I've never seen any of like The Godfathers or Scarface. Scarface was Mafia, right?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
I have watched Scarface.
So, like, I've never seen any of that, but I know like there's still like mafia films on TV that still do well. I think there's some mafia TV show.
Am I wrong, or is The Sopranos a mafia thing?
Yeah,
Sopranos is a mafia thing. I've heard that's a great show as well.
That's the big one. Yeah.
Should probably watch it because
I only said I only said Injustice because it's already a comic book that was made into a game. Might as well make it into like a movie or a TV show. Like that would be sick. I don't know.
I also think it would be interesting to see kind of like Fallout 4.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fire. Fallout
Like,
4 had a really cool storyline.
Because there were so many companions, so it would be cool to see them like in a show or a movie. But I just feel like all games would be like I can see Uncharted as a movie because it's a shorter game, but like Red Dead was so long. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, some of those missions take like an hour.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like most games would have to be TV shows. They wouldn't be able to be movies.
But like Fallout, I feel like would be a TV show.
Definitely, and that would be a sick one too.
That has a really like TV kind of environment to where it would I think it would just kind of fit better as a TV show because a movie is the fucking
you gotta cram it all into like 2 hours, and that's
yeah
really
it's
when it's like a 20-hour game.
I also think
game or whatever.
I also think God of War would be a good one.
God of War would be sick. Dude, God of War was so
I've never
good.
played God of War.
Dude, if you like, dude, it's so good. Like, I think God of War, was it 4? Yeah, 4 was the one that everyone was like freaking out over because the cutscenes made it into a movie. Like, it was.
Yeah,
I did see Last of Us is going to be a TV show, which I'm very excited for.
That was my next one. Yeah, Last of Us. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Apparently, they're trying to get the girl from Game of Thrones, like it was like this little girl,
Macy Williams.
I don't know if that's her name. That does.
But I think she's pretty young, isn't she?
Yeah,
I'm gonna look her up.
Well, that's the thing. Isn't Ellie like? Well, I don't know how old she is now in the new one, but in the game wasn't she like 10? The first one.
She was young, yeah. Well, but that's the thing. Like,
I think she was a little older, but yeah, she was. I mean, she still was a kid.
Yeah, she was a kid. But yeah, I heard that they were trying to get Macy Williams to play fucking Ellie, which I wouldn't mind. That's not a bad idea.
I've seen the first season of Game of Thrones, and she's.
We'll see. I mean, I hope they do a good job. I've always said that there's like a couple things that I would do for TV shows anyways. Like Spider-Man would have to be a TV show. They've done so many movies. Just make a fucking TV show already. And yeah,
who would play Dutch?
Wait, who?
Or Dutch? I'm thinking Red Dead Redemption. I don't know why. I was saying like. This is gonna be a hard one to explain. So, I said Dutch because I was thinking of Joel, and I was like, I wonder if the guy that played Dutch would like be able to play Joel. Whoever voiced Dutch, yeah.
I would honestly.
Who would be a good Joel?
Fucking, I know.
Because the guy that played him,
Hugh Jackman, dude. Did you guys not see the last Wolverine movie?
I thought you were gonna say Greatest Showman.
Dude. You guys not see the last Wolverine movie?
No, Logan? Yeah,
he played, dude. That was
you
literally
need a guy with
just
like a raspy voice.
Dude, that was literally just Last of Us with fucking Wolverine in it. That was that movie. The environment was perfect. Everything was perfect. I would totally love to see fucking.
You know who should play? I think I said this. You know who should play Sully in Uncharted? I know we moved past that.
It's fine.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, if he doesn't die from the coronavirus. Bringing it back, ladies. Let's go. We brought it all the way back.
No.
Yeah, no, he'll be fine. Yeah, I could see that.
Hopefully.
Honestly, I think what you said. Didn't you say what the fuck is his name? Heisenberg. What was his name? I can't remember.
Bryan Cranston.
Bryan Cranston would be a perfect.
Heisenberg.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his name, so I just went that or the dad from Malcolm in the Middle. I always say that.
That's Bryan Cranston.
Yeah. No, I'm saying I either say.
Oh, okay. I thought you were mentioning another actor. I was like, that's the same fucking guy.
No. Have you ever seen the theory about how he was?
They're all related.
You know, well, he was in Malcolm in the Middle, right, as a dad, and then he like left and like started doing like hardcore drugs, and then he became a high school teacher and started selling his own drugs, and he's actually a Heisenberg, and that's like all in the same No?
No.
That shit was wild. All right, well, I think that's enough for today's podcast. I think we're looking good on time. Great episode. Again, thank you so much, Finn, for
thank you
hopping in.
for coming.
Thank you for having me. I had a lot of fun.
Of course.
Awesome. Yeah, well, you're definitely invited back for another
Definitely.
time.
Yeah.
As long as work doesn't screw me over, I would be more than happy to.
And as long as we don't die from
again.
the coronavirus,
Yeah,
there you go.
we'll be fine.
Stay inside.
Stay inside,
Definitely.
stay safe.
Wash your hands.
Yes,
Don't be
100%.
disgusting.
Cough into your elbow. Take
And
showers.
Wash your back.
Wipe yourself.
Wipe yourself. Wash your feet. Back of your earlobes. All that. Yeah. But that's all for today's podcast. Thank you guys so much.
Where can they find you?
Oh yeah, where can they find you, Finn?
YouTube.
YouTube.com.
All right.
No.
YouTube.com/Finn.
YouTube, Twitter, Instagram.
We'll have that. We'll have everything right underneath you.
Yeah.
MySpace.
MySpace. Damn. All right.
No.
I'll have to.
And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you got to 100K. Use MySpace. I'm telling you. Yeah. So go follow him on YouTube. Go follow him on Twitter and all that stuff. He makes fucking great like sports games videos. So if you like sports and you're not like me, then please go watch him. He's great. He uploads like 2 to 3 times a day, maybe 7. So you always have content ready to watch, and it'll be great. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And wait, did I say tickle my fanny the last time I ended it?
Yes, you did.
Oh yeah, tickle my
Don't forget, tickle the fanny. Have a great day, guys.